Matt here again, and today I'm going to give you a tour of the Curry Hammock State Park located in the Florida Keys. This state park is notoriously difficult to get into with only 28 sites, but at such an inexpensive price and at such a prime location, if you can get a reservation here, definitely recommend checking it out. Today I'm going to show you everything that this campground has to offer.
So you're going to just keep following this road. It'll veer off to the left to the parking lot.
If, like us, you get to the campground before the 3 p.m. check-in time, be prepared. The campground is very small, and there are only 4 short parking spaces for RVs. With our 19-foot trailer and 4Runner, we were taking up almost the entire length of the parking spot. On a busier day, we may not have had any spot to park and wait. And in order to get into the camping area, it is gated, so you do get a passcode to get into that gate once you're checked in. Lucky for us, it wasn't long before we got a call that our site was ready. We were set up at site 21 during our stay here. Getting a reservation was challenging, but we were lucky enough to get this site that had an ocean view. Let's have a look at a couple of the lots. This is lot 27 that we're going to look at first. And you'll notice with the lots here, they're very private. Lots of vegetation all around them. And this is pretty typical. So you're going to have water and power, 50 amp, 30 amp, and 20 amp at all of the sites. No sewer. There is a dumping station in the park. There will always be this charcoal grill, a picnic table, and a nice level gravel pad as well. Here is a look at the campground map. We're staying at lot 21, which is right down here. As you can see, it's just one big loop. 28 sites total. A couple of those are reserved for campground hosts. This shouldn't come as a surprise, but there's no cable TV at this state park, nor is there any Wi-Fi. There is cell phone coverage. I'm only getting 1 bar here, but still able to do any kind of calls and surfing the internet without a problem. There's one bathhouse facility located in the center of the loop, and this is a newer building, so new, modern, clean facilities. Nothing wrong there. And one thing to keep in mind, there are no laundry facilities at this campground. There are hot showers inside the bathhouse facility, but there's also a cold water shower out here. So if you've just come from the beach and need to rinse off, that's a great spot to do it. And there's also a little wash sink out here just for dishes, so good spot if you're tenting and you need to come and do some cleanup. What we're looking at here in front of me, where you see this A-frame trailer, is lot 15. Definitely one of the nicer sites. See they have great ocean views right there. And this is one of the rare ones that's actually on a concrete pad. So that's your ADA site. Between sites 13 and 15, you have this nice walkway that takes you out to the beach area. And this is the main way that you're going to access the beach. The other way that you could access it is by going back through the day use area. Another great campsite, if you can swing it, is campsite 13. As you can see, again, pretty close to the ocean, nice views. The lot you're looking at there that has an extra little space for a little kitchen tent is lot number 9. This one here is lot 8. And we're looking at lot 7 here. And this one is empty, so I can give you a closer look, but this is one of the lots. It's reserved for one of the campground hosts. This is lot number 6, but it is a good example of what some of the other lots would look like. So again, you have your level gravel pad here. You've got this extra little side pad. Be nice for setting up a tent if you have an extra tent. You've got a picnic table and a charcoal grill, and you've got your 30, 50, and 20 amp power and your water. And again, all of these lots pretty private. You're not really going to see much of your neighbors here. Maximum size of rig that this campground can accommodate is 70 feet, and I guess that would be the vehicle and the rig in total. I'm actually kind of surprised to see that, because generally the campground seems fairly tight, but I suppose if we look at this campsite, which is number 4, it's a fairly long lot. So not too bad if you had a Class A that you're trying to bring in here. And you can see here an example of a Class A that is fitting in here just fine. And that's at lot number 2. All of the campsites at this campground are going to be back in. You're not going to have any pull-through sites available, so you do want to make sure that you're comfortable with reversing your rig if you're coming here. As you might expect, there's no trash pickup at this campground, being that it's a state park, but there is this dumpster and recycle area, and it's right in the main campground loop, so a pretty close walk. There's also a sewage dumping station, as I mentioned earlier, and it's again conveniently located right in the main loop, so very easy to access as you're leaving the park. Lots of great information on the main bulletin board here, including top 10 things to do at Curry Hammock State Park. Family picnic, paddleboarding, hammock hike trail, birding, biking, beachcombing, kiteboarding, scavenger hunts, family fishing, photography. All that sounds like fun. Here's a look at our campsite. We decided to angle our trailer in this way so that we can get a good view out from our back window. Take you right to the back here, and you can see this is the view out of our back window. Good place to watch the kiteboarders. In the day use area of the park, you're going to find a main washroom. You're also going to find a very basic kids playground with some swings. And of course, you're going to find the main beach here. And the interesting thing about this beach is that a lot of people come here for kiteboarding. So if you want to come and watch some kiteboarding, this is a great place to check out. If you're so inclined while you're here, you can even rent kayaks and paddleboards. Self-serve kiosk, so that's pretty cool. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And don't forget to come back tomorrow to see where we go next.